Kia ora, hello everyone, my name is Mary, and I'm going to start my tiny talk with a story. So last year, when I was in Paris, I went to a meetup, as you do when you're new to a city. And at this meetup, I met a woman who recently converted to software development. And as a fellow software developer, we got to talking. At the end of the meetup, we make our way to the metro, and she says, wait, if you have some time, I have something cool to show you. And I'm like, okay, it's a Sunday, I have plenty of time. So we make our way through Paris little street, and at some point there's a fence with a door, and she goes through it. And I'm like, okay. I follow her, briefly wondering if I'm trespassing. After a courtyard, there's a flight of stairs, and then bam, a big ass Russian Orthodox church in the middle of Paris. You probably did not expect that. I did not either, and yet here it is. And you see, it really struck me because I thought I knew Paris. I was born there, I grew up there, I speak the language, even though now I have a cute little French-Canadian accent. And so I've been walking around for the past 4 months thinking that I knew the city, like an old friend. And yet, standing in front of me is a very concrete evidence that there's a whole facet to the city and its history that I know nothing about. And so, sorry. that I know nothing about. There you go. And so apparently the only people who know about this place are the churchgoers and this woman who spent her entire childhood going from one neighborhood to the other, discovering these little gems and then sharing them with her friends whenever possible. And so I come away from this experience thinking, one, how can I do that again? And then two, surely she cannot be the only one who loves her city, loves exploring it with others, but is restricted because she has a full-time job or like just time and yeah. And so the big question becomes, how can I connect on the one hand people like me who love exploring the city, who love hearing stories about it, especially if they're from like underrepresented communities, and on the other hand, people like my friend who loves like gathering those stories, but are restricted by the fact that like she has a full-time job and she might not want to become a tour guide like on the weekend. And so I've been working on this platform that I hope can help that. It's fairly straightforward. It's basically an app that offers self-guided tours to travelers. So for us travelers, it's easy. You load up the app, you choose a tour. It comes with like a map with markers. Every marker has like description, like photos, anecdotes, and whatnot. And so it's very easy because you get to do those tours on your own time and at your own pace. And for the resident experts, it's very easy too because they only have to write up their content once, upload it to the app, and that's it. They don't need any technical skills. They don't need like their own technical department to create their own app. The platform is just there for that. And so it opens up the door to people like my friend in Paris, but also let's say like historians who might want to share their knowledge and research outside of like the typical 600-page history book. Especially since in the future, they'll be able to charge for those tours, and so it'll be like a nice side income for them. So currently, the app is in the prototype stage. I have uploaded it to test flights, which a lot of you might not know, but it allows people like me, app developers, to upload it to test flights, invite a bunch of beta users, gather feedback, and all of this before the app reaches, like before you officially launch it to the Apple Store. And so my big ask today is one, better users. So there's a link up there. It will get you to a landing page. Look at me sounding all markety. And I'm a developer, so this is like my first ever landing page. Thank you. And so basically you enter your email, you click I'm interested, and it will send you like steps to like download test flights and the code to redeem so you can get a copy of the app. There's a couple of volunteer tours if you're interested. So any like ideas or feedback that you might have, I am all ears. You will probably find bugs. I am setting expectations right there. Please let me know about those too. This is kind of my job. And then the second ask is connections. Can you think of anyone who might benefit from this app? So whether it's people like my friend, or historians, librarians, but also people who like offer tour guide, like who offer tours, like they have their own business, but they might want to expand into the self-guided tours, but they like don't have the budget or the time to hire a developer and create their own app. I'm hoping a platform like that could benefit them. Thank you for listening.